And I think Tony Stewart respects the fact that he knows that Justin Ashley's right alongside. We know what happened to Doug Coletta the last time somebody was next to Justin Ashley.
They pile off into the afternoon. Ashley's got cylinders out. Explosion for Salinas. Explosion for Brown. It's Tony Stewart. Stewart wins in a totally chaotic final. 387 to 317. He's broken through.
Tony Stewart, currently 53 years old, has proven he's far from retirement despite the recent closure of Stewart-Haas Racing. The three-time Cup Series champions racing organization folded last season after 15 years of operation, leading Stewart to redirect his focus toward other aspects of his life and career. Now, Stewart has announced his intention to return to NASCAR, expressing his plans during a recent appearance on SiriusXM Radio.
I think you sure as hell learn to appreciate it more when you struggle like that, but man, I'm so appreciative of our guys, and like I said, we got Kevin Rudine and his family here. Race, you did this one for us today, buddy. This is all you, but it's the highest of highs and lowest of lows.
Stewart stated, "I'm definitely planning on coming back to NASCAR races. As a member of the NASCAR Hall of Fame, I get a hard card. I don't know if NASCAR has the ability to revoke that or not, but until they do revoke it, I'm going to take advantage of having a hard card, and I definitely want to come back and see everybody." The racing legend admitted his deep connection to the NASCAR community remains strong. "I miss a lot of things about NASCAR and most of all the people," Stewart said. "The people are what I enjoyed about it and the relationships I had there. Definitely looking forward to coming back and seeing everybody." Stewart's announcement comes on the heels of a significant achievement in his racing career. He recently captured his first NHRA Top Fuel victory at Las Vegas, where he achieved a remarkable speed of 317.42 miles per hour in 3.870 seconds while driving his 11,000 horsepower dragster. This accomplishment has cemented Stewart's position in racing history as the first driver ever to win both NASCAR and NHRA national events. The victory carried profound emotional significance for Stewart, particularly because his wife Leah Pruitt and their 5-month-old son Dominic joined him for the celebration. Stewart described the moment with raw emotion. Stewart said this following his win.
"I've been a motorsports fan my entire life, and I feel like what we did today is history-making in motorsports as a whole. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a driver to win an IndyCar race, a NASCAR race, a Triple Crown, and win an NHRA Top Fuel race." So,
The family moment after the victory created an unexpectedly powerful experience for the veteran racer.
you know, to do this and do it with our own team and our family, and I think probably the one thing that may not sink in as much right now, but it's already starting to, is when Leah brought Dom up on the stage there when we were doing the interview after that. That's an emotion that you can't even think about or dream of.
Stewart continued,
When I saw her coming up those steps with him, my heart stopped. It's like, as much as I love winning this race for our team and myself and for our family, seeing her bring him up there, that was a feeling I've never had in my life before. And I have a feeling when we lay down and put my head on a pillow tonight, that's going to be the one thing that I'm going to reflect on the most tonight.
While Stewart has clearly expressed his intention to return to NASCAR events, he has made an important distinction about the capacity of his involvement. Speaking with Fox Sports' Bob Pockrass following his NHRA win in Las Vegas, Stewart explicitly ruled out returning as a team owner. "I told Dodge I'll do anything I can to help them," Stewart told Fox Sports. "Obviously, right now the plans are just a NASCAR Truck Series program. We'll do everything we can to help, but I am not going to own a team in NASCAR ever again." This definitive statement comes as Dodge prepares for its expected return to NASCAR with a team in the Truck Series in 2026. Dodge currently supports Stewart's NHRA program, creating a natural connection for possible involvement. Despite this relationship, Stewart remains resolute that his NASCAR return will be as a spectator and supporter, not as a team owner. Following the closure of Stewart-Haas Racing after the 2024 season, Stewart appears content to maintain his current focus on NHRA competition and his family responsibilities rather than taking on the demands of NASCAR team ownership again. Stewart drew compelling parallels between his recent NHRA victory and a pivotal moment in his NASCAR career, his 2009 NASCAR All-Star race win at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That victory came shortly after Stewart had made the bold decision to leave Joe Gibbs Racing to become part owner and driver at what would become Stewart-Haas Racing. I was so excited just to have won that race for myself until the team got up there, Stewart told reporters on Tuesday. It brought me back to a moment back in 2009 when we started Stewart-Haas Racing, and I remember winning the All-Star race at Charlotte and getting to victory lane. Stewart recalled the doubts that surrounded his decision at the time. I was in that mode. Here people were telling me I was crazy to leave Joe Gibbs Racing to go to a team that had a car 34th and 36 in the points, and I had ruined my career by doing it. Here we were from February to May. We win the highest paying event of the year with the All-Star race. The emotional impact of that victory became clear as Stewart continued his recollection. They used to pull a semi-trailer up there and the crew guys would sit on the edge of that trailer. I remember looking on there, and half of those guys were in tears. I looked at one of the guys and I'm like, what is wrong? What happened? The answer revealed the deeper significance of the moment. They said that group of guys had never won a NASCAR Cup Series race. That moment, I realized it was not about me. It was not about me proving to all the naysayers that I was going to fail with Stewart-Haas. It was way deeper than that. It was about the guys and the people that we had put together and the people we had kept from Haas Racing and what it meant to all of us. That's exactly what Sunday turned into as well after his NHRA win. Stewart's 2009 transition shocked the racing world when he announced he would leave Joe Gibbs Racing, where he had won Cup titles in 2002 and 2005, to join Haas CNC Racing, which had minimal success before his arrival. That All-Star victory marked Stewart's first win with the team. He went on to win 4 points races in 2009 with Stewart-Haas Racing before securing his third Cup title in 2011, giving the organization its first championship. Tony Stewart's racing career stands as one of the most varied and successful in motorsports history. His team, Tony Stewart Racing Nitro, recently highlighted his accomplishments on social media, describing him simply as the most diverse driver. The facts support this description. Stewart has won championships in both NASCAR and the IndyCar series, making him the only driver to accomplish this feat. His NASCAR achievements include 3 Cup Series championships of 2002, 2005, and 2011, and 49 Cup Series race wins. Beyond these major accomplishments, Stewart has earned championships in multiple racing series, including USAC and IROC. He has won races across NASCAR's 3 national series, in NHRA competition, and in sprint car racing. While Formula One isn't on Stewart's resume, he did have the opportunity to drive Lewis Hamilton's championship-winning McLaren from 2008. This demonstration took place at Watkins Glen International in 2011, where Stewart drove the F1 car before Hamilton took a turn in Stewart's number 14 Chevrolet. Stewart retired from full-time NASCAR competition in 2016, though he remained active in the sport through Stewart-Haas Racing until its closure in 2024. His versatility and adaptability have allowed him to transition successfully into NHRA competition, where he was named Rookie of the Year in 2024 during his first season in Top Fuel competition. Stewart's current NHRA involvement stems from a family decision. He took over his wife Leah Pruitt's NHRA ride at the start of 2024 when the couple decided to start a family. Their son Dominic was born in November 2024, and Stewart has continued in the substitute driver role into the 2025 season. Now in his second year of NHRA Top Fuel competition, Stewart currently sits second in the standings after 4 events in the 2025 season. Despite this strong position, he maintains a pragmatic perspective on his performance. We're second in points not because we've got the fastest car, but because we've been consistent, and we're advancing out of rounds, Stewart explained. We've got to stay the course. We still have a long way to go to get the speed. We've got a big smile on our face that we're there in points right now. But it's not going to change our approach and the way we feel about where we're at right now. Stewart has been clear about his commitment to stepping aside whenever Pruitt decides to return to racing. When does she plan on getting back in the car? I don't have an answer, Stewart told Fox Sports, but I can tell you the thing that I made sure that was very clear to her was any minute that she decides she's ready to get back in the car, I'll step out. If that's mid-season, it's mid-season.